Hey, before the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any of my videos. You'll leave the team jumping for joy thereafter. Alright, on the video. So, welcome back to Norfolk Salvo FC News. We'll start off the week with some amazing training over here. Team's improving, averaging on average B's and C's now, which is pretty good. That was day one of training. Obviously, there's 2 days before the final game of the Champions Trophy, and the second day was a little bit better. Right, much of the same, but this time 2 Bs. So they start off with a nice lineup with obviously the strikers in the front. We're going to start showing off the lineups here. So, got the first game going and a nice goal scored right there. Ooh, ricochets into the top. Not a bad one by Ben Barnes. But that wasn't all. Later in the match, there'll be another goal scored. Pretty nice one. Sliked it right across. What a great chance. And that one, I believe, was by Colton Preston, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And that was Colton Preston's first goal and the first one Champions Trophy. So after that, Norfolk went back home and kind of took the hiatus, with Preston Reese now talking about what's going to happen with the team coming to the MLS season, right? There's a lot of questions surrounding them. They did great in the Champions Trophy, but there's some concern that they might crack like they did against Cap FC. So the first test would be against the Vancouver Whitecaps, which were threatening team starting this season, expected to do really, really well coming into the lineup that night. And yeah, not the worst thing. So the game got off to an unusual start, a lot of passing and stuff, but coming on in, Vancouver with quite the passing game. Seems like they're able to outrun Salvo FC here. In comes Vancouver. Nice cross and ooh! That one was nailed home. So there's that threat that Vancouver poses. Everyone's been talking about it, and now it's here. I'm utterly shocked that they got it. And that was by Gallo, I think. Ooh. Mathis just couldn't catch it. So that would be the first goal of the game, and Kansas would have that domination for a little bit, but Norfolk would eventually tie it. Unfortunately, that goal photo got damaged when one of the cameras got hit by lightning. But here you go, another great goal coming right in there and sails just wide. That would later lead to a warning on a pretty bad penalty. Ooh, minor trip, but nothing too bad. And in comes Bach to take home a second goal. That puts Salvo FC ahead by 2-1, which is pretty good. And sets up for a pretty nice lead coming into the final minutes of this. Crosses across nice, and then boom. Runs right in front and slides it through. Pretty wide slot there, left open by the Vancouver defense. Bach was quite proud of that goal. And that would come to be his first goal of the season. So a lot of first goals this season. Preston Reese, after in his post-game interview, was very, very happy with what happened. He had no complaints for the team and said they played just fine for their first match. We were expecting goals, he said, and we were expecting to be scored against. But I couldn't be more proud of the boys for getting 2 goals on the board and persevering through the audacious defense and offense of Vancouver. And that would be pretty much all kind of for the first match. So, pretty nice hit up. I mean, The interview went as you would expect it to, and then that led into a trade deal, right? We unfortunately had to get rid of left wing back Louis Armstrong, which everyone was disappointed about over here in Norfolk, which was shocking us, although we found he wasn't producing as much as we thought. Trade went down with a plus $20,000 transfer fee, and that's all for this week, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Salvo FC News, and we'll catch you the next week.